Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wrestling fans, and sports entertainment fans, welcome to the No Shave Man Cave. ElliJare coming to you, ready to go. And man, what a great weekend. Friday, tons of wrestling. Saturday, you had Mania. You had a lot of stuff going on with regards to WrestleCon. We all heard about that. I don't necessarily want to talk about it, not because I agree with it, but I don't want I want you to be able to come to the cave and just kick it. Put your feet up. My couch is your couch. Do what you have to do. I prefer you take your shoes off if you're going to put your feet up in my couch, but I'll leave it to you. I probably wouldn't even say anything. I just want you to be comfortable. Grab a drink. It's probably going to be bourbon. Not going to lie. Shout out to Jay Tilly brought a a bottle of pre-mixed old fashioned from Buffalo Trace, and I don't generally get the pre-mixed stuff because I feel like I got to put more bourbon in it. But that was pretty good. So kudos to Buffalo Trace and their pre-mixed old-fashioned stuff. So no, but so great weekend so far, and it is. We are rapidly approaching night two, which will kick off here, in a little bit, depending on where you live and what your time zone, or even if you're on this continent. So good stuff. So we had a great first night. If you caught one of my previous videos, I gave night one 4.5 beards, and I think night two has the potential to get just as many. And I like the title changes. I like the swerves and the surprises, and are we going to see anyone show up tonight? I don't. There's rumors for a couple of people that are going to show up, so I think this has excellent potential. And who is not excited? Yacked, uh, like every adjective that you could put on there for the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. It's coming to you from the Crypto Stadium, which is where Stand and Deliver was. And if you caught Stand and Deliver, woo, you know that those men and women over on NXT want to be on the main roster, anybody's roster for real. So good job. We've got a new women's champion, new men's champion. Definitely check that whole match, like that whole card, start to finish. The women's match for the women's title with the ladders. Woo! That was my favorite match of the night. So good. Wow. Yeah. Good time. So I think we'll see some call ups. I dropped a couple of polls on Twitter, so feel free to look us up, No Shave Man Cave, on the old Twitter machine. Check the polls out. Tell me what you think. Who's showing up? Who's showing out? Who's going to do what to who? Got to know. And with that, as always, if you like, go ahead and follow us. Hit subscribe here on the tube, and check us out on all the socials wherever you get your wrestling updates as well. And follow us. Our podcast is hosted by Acast. Thank you to the team over at Acast for everything that you do and allowing us to be part of the family. So super pumped. I'm going to give a quick rundown on the rest of the weekend, what we heard, what we're getting ready to do, and I can't stand it. I am so excited for night two. I'm a big Cody fan. Everybody knows I got a custom shirt made. I'm super excited. The American Nightmare versus Roman Reigns is going to be your headlining match, obviously. And I think this one is going to be such an amazing story in the ring. The struggle. You're going to see the ebbs and flows. Hopefully, you won't see a bunch of outside interference, but if you do, either one of the little swerves I hope we see would be Dustin Rhodes out in the crowd. Um, I would I'm going to go ahead and back off on that comment a little bit because his daughter just had a child. He's a grandfather, so congratulations to Dustin and his family for you know, adding to a very strong family. So good for him. So I personally don't think that he'll show up, and hopefully we won't have the surprises that I think are going to occur, hopefully will not affect that match. So, but what we are going to see is we're going to see Brock Lesnar against Omos. That's going to be a fun match. It'll just be the hits, you know what I mean? So a bunch of, slapping man meat, and, that's pretty much what you're going to see. You're going to see the 4 women tag team showcase match. I think that's going to be phenomenal. Really looking forward to see what kind of work Chelsea Green can put in. I think that's going to be a really fun match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Natty and Shotzi. Rumor has it Shotzi's tank is already there at SoFi, so we're going to get to see that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are also involved in the match, along with Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, who are now a tag team because Carmella was taken off of TV for a little bit, dealing with something. So, quick, healthy return to her. Let's hope that it isn't anything long term. So, we can prognosticate or guess, if you will, what we think is going to happen. Brock Lesnar goes over, almost surprises the Beast incarnate. He sort of gets the rub, doesn't get the win. Lesnar goes home a winner for the showcase match. I think this sets up Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler to go after the women's tag team titles that are currently held by Becky and Lita. So I think that will be fun. Then you've got just an international smorgasbord. You've got the Austrian Gunther against the Irishman, Sheamus against the Scotsman, Drew. So that is going to be something. I want to say Sheamus comes out, the victor gets his WrestleMania moment, and he becomes a Grand Slam champion. But you could argue for any 3 of these men to win. So we'll see what happens there. And then probably next to the championship match, a match that I'm most excited about, because I'm a huge fan of Asuka and the work that she does, and the character work, and the protecting the character kind of a thing. This current version of Asuka is fantastic. So really looking forward to seeing what kind of work that she can put in against Bianca Belair, who has been an amazing champion for over a year. So kudos to her, kudos to this title run, everything she's done for the women's division. And she will not be going home with that world title. I think that Asuka wins, and I don't think it'll be a submission, but I think Asuka wins, and that's going to be fantastic. So good luck to both of them. Hopefully no one gets hurt. Just last night, all reports, nobody was injured. We heard about Dante Martin, who got injured at the Ring of Honor Super Show. So quick, healthy return to this young man who him and his brother have really persevered, dealt with some injuries over the years, and I hope that they both heal up and are ready to go. So we've got best guess. I think Asuka comes out the champion. It'll be a fantastic match. Hopefully they give it a little bit of time to breathe and can really work both inside and outside the ring. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then this match, I think you are going to see some stuff. And that will be the Hell in the Cell with Edge versus Finn Balor. So first, not obviously, but first we're going to see the Demon. And that entrance at WrestleMania, and it'll be a little bit farther down the card, so it's going to be darker. That entrance is going to be Hollywood-esque. I think it's going to be fantastic, and it is what I'm here for. Let's go. Sign me up twice on Sunday, because it is Sunday. and I'm here for it. I think this is going to be a fantastic match. It's going to tell an amazing story. I don't think you'll see. I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed. I really don't. And whether whoever it is that you want to win, if you're a Finn fan or if you're a uh, Edge fan, I think either way, I think this is going to be a fantastic match for the story and what is going on. And in order for everybody to move on and put everybody behind them, I think Edge wins. And here's my little prognostication with the asterisks. All reports say that Gangrel is already booked and he'll be there. And all reports also say that Tony Khan is okay with Christian making an appearance at WrestleMania. So imagine the Brood with that fantastic entrance and having E and C with Gangrel coming down and closing this feud out. Man, I'm here for it. Like sign me up. I'll like, whew, yeah, sign me up. So, this is one that I think we'll see. Um, Also, another rumored appearance will be Randy Orton, but there's still a little bit of way to go for his back injury. And when I originally heard it,